So we thought that we would do a video on, I think a few of you have requested what it's like living with Kaiser and I guess things that we like to do together. So I don't really know how to do this in one video because there are a lot of things. So I think what we'll start with and we'll stick with for this video, you want to come and give me hugs? Come on. Is things that we like to do with Kaiser and what it's like really. So just a general of what we like to do and how it is being with Kaiser and having Kaiser around. Guys, oh, gentle. Come. Get up. Oh. So, I don't know how we should start because it's winter here and we don't really get to do a lot of swimming these days. If we do go for our walks, it's not as frequent because it's either really windy and cold or it's raining, so not as frequent as we do in summer and spring, but we try and do things inside the house, like kick the ball outside the house, play with balls and soccer balls. Kaiser's tilting his head, but I'll try and get Kaiser here so we can talk about these things together. So some of the things that we like to do together is, as I mentioned, we like to play, we like to just chill around the house really. We don't really have to do much with Kaiser. He's just such a good boy. He likes to do, I don't force him to stay next to me when I'm making these videos. Usually when I make these videos with Kaiser, it's because I just want to share what it is like living with Kaiser and the things that he does that makes me so happy, and sharing that with you guys makes me happy because of the comments you write, and I think it sort of spreads and shares the love. So with Kaiser, I'll try and get him back in the camera in a second. Some of the things we really like to do is play with these. These are Kaiser's kryptonite. I think that's right. He absolutely loves playing with any type of ball, any type of tennis ball. These ones, Wilson number 2 or Wilson number 3, they're usually good because it takes him quite a while to pop. And then we also like to kick, so soccer, the pool as I mentioned before, but it's quite hard when it is winter at the moment. It's just, there's not really much to do, but we try to do a lot of activities to stimulate him. Jump. 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 Good boy. Jump. Kaiser, come. Okay, so Kaiser decided that he would like to sit on the chair with me, so I might need to fix the angle of the camera, but okay, so we just weren't comfortable in this position, so let's scrap that idea. I think we got comfortable now. So as I mentioned, a lot of the things that we like to do is just we like to chill out together. Kaiser is very comfortable with if I'm working from home or if I'm doing, I know back in the day when I was at university and I was doing assignments, I would be at home in my room and I like to study on the floor. So a lot of our times together would be pretty much doing my reports and my assignments together. So he would lie down next to me and he wouldn't leave my side. And it's pretty much the same now, except, if I'm working from home, he will sit at the bottom of my desk and just sleep, look at me, check in on me, and just be by my side. So our times together, and when we are together at home, it's actually quite nice because it's just a lot of bonding time. He's not naughty. He's actually a very good boy. So, if he is home alone, obviously this developed with age. When he was younger, he was a bit anxious when he was alone, but now, he knows that when we go, we come back and all he has to do is wait and sleep and sort of keep himself occupied outside. What it's like living with him, in a previous video that we did, about just some facts about German Shepherds before you get them, is living with Kaiser means having a lot of hair around the house. It's not because he wants to make the house dirty, but it's just because he's got so much hair and he sheds that we need to vacuum pretty much every day, if not every second day. So that's one thing that is sort of a bit of a hassle, but we don't really mind because, I mean, the love and joy that he brings to us is that those hairs are absolutely nothing. But if you're someone who doesn't like mess and hair, just don't get a German Shepherd. But I mean, he's just so beautiful. He is pretty much my child. You know, I don't have any children at the moment, so I've had him since he was an 8-week-old pup, and he is 7, so I've had him for 7 years, and he is just my child. He is a big baby, he is a teddy bear, he can be a goofball, he can be funny, but you know, he is just so obedient. Before, when I was on the chair doing this video, you know, he sort of didn't want to sit in front of the video. He was a bit restless because he wasn't comfortable. But now that he's on his bed, so this is his own bed in our house, and this is where he sits or rests. You know, if you're watching TV at home, if he's not by my feet, this is his spot. This is Kaiser's chill out. I'm just having a rest. Guys, you guys do what you want to do. Here I am if you need me. And he's always watching, always listening. You know, even if his eyes are closed, his ears are always doing the little antenna thing, listening out to what everyone's doing. So he's just such a good boy. And he knows, and he's listening too. Aren't you? You're just such a good boy. I love you. Huh? I love you so much. Don't I? Do I get a kiss? Good boy. So he's such a good boy. How else is it? So we love to do activities together, as I mentioned. Some activities that you probably wouldn't expect a dog to like is when I'm cooking, he will just be sitting or lying down by my side, by my feet. And you know, it's not because he wants scraps or because he wants the food that I'm cooking, which of course I give to him later on when we're eating, but it's because he just wants to be there. It's because he wants to know that he's there, that he's watching me, and that I'm there and watching him. So it's sort of that sort of bond that we have. So I don't mind him, you know, I put down a carpet in the kitchen, and if he wants to lie down and watch me cook and be by my side, it's okay if, you know, I need to move quickly in the kitchen and he's going around my feet. I don't mind, because I'm happy to have him. He's a good, obedient boy. And I always say to my husband or to my family, you know, if I ever have a child, I hope that child is just as obedient as Kaiser. You know, when I'm cooking or when I'm busy doing things with work or whatever it might be in the house, he's just so obedient. He'll just sit there, or he'll lie down and fall asleep and just wait to get some sort of a sign from me to do whatever it is. So as you can see, you know, even now he's a little mellow marshmallow, aren't you? Other things what it's like living with Kaiser, going to the bathroom. If I'm going to the bathroom, from the day he came home as an 8-week-old pup to today as a 7-year-old pup, he will come with me to the bathroom and wait outside. He'll sit outside and just wait. Doesn't matter who else is in the house. He wants to make sure that whether I'm going to the bathroom to go to the bathroom, or going to the bathroom to brush my teeth, or going to the bathroom to just grab, I don't know, a brush or tissues or whatever it might be, he is there. And that's the same with if I'm sitting on the couch and I get up to make a tea in the kitchen, he'll be up and he'll be next to me. So that's another thing. If you would like a Velcro dog, which I've mentioned before, this this is the dog for you, because they latch on to that one person, and in this case it's me, and that is their sort of their guidance. That's the person that they protect along with the rest of the family, which is the pack, but that is the person that they sort of bond with more. Sleep. So in terms of sleep, what it's like, Kaiser sleeps with me. So this is his bed for during the day, but when it's nighttime, he knows that it reaches a certain time, like it might be maybe 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. He sort of looks at everyone in the family like, come on guys. Sometimes he'll walk, like stay at the base of the stairs, look at everyone with his toy in his mouth to say, you know, come on guys, I think it's bedtime, we should all go to sleep. If no one's sleeping and we're all there, he'll go up to my bed and he'll go into his spot, curl up and sleep and just wait. Sometimes if we don't go up, he'll come down to check, but this here is his day resting bed. At night, we all sleep upstairs in our bedrooms. And Kaiser has his own spot on my bed, but then he also sleeps in the middle of our hallway so he can monitor everybody else. Sometimes he goes and sleeps with my parents in their bed, but a lot of the time it's with me or it's in the hallway. So he's there to monitor. And he knows, you know, if he needs to go to the bathroom, he will come up and just, you know, lick me on the face or sort of get his paw and like paw me like that to say I need to go to the bathroom. So house trained, he is house trained. With the bathroom, he knows that he has to wait by the door, the balcony door, to get out and go to the bathroom, and he goes to the grass, to the lawn area to do his bathroom duties. He's quite independent in going on his own. You know, if that door is open, he'll go off his merry way, do his business, come back. Sometimes if we have to open the door for him, he will want someone to come with him. And you know, sometimes I like to go with him and just wait for him to do his business, because I mean, he comes up and waits for me when I'm in the bathroom, so I just return the favor, and you know, it doesn't really faze me. So I mean, if you love your dog, your German Shepherd, as much as you love people, members of your family or your children, all those things are not a big deal anyway. What else is there, Kaiser? He's such a cute sleeper. Look at that face. I just want to zoom into his face just so you guys can see. Can you see that face? Oh baby. Oh baby. You're so cute. So cute. So, as we were saying, this little boy is just a bundle of joy for everyone. He knows everyone's perks. He knows when people are upset. So, you know, if I'm feeling down, if I've got a migraine or if I've got the flu, whatever it might be, he knows. And he'll sleep with me, or he'll stay by my side until I'm feeling, you know, until I'm feeling good. Or he'll try and cheer me up and bring me balls, like his tennis ball. By the way, that's under his arm over here. And you know, even if I'm not feeling well, I try my best to play with him, because it's not fair. It's not fair for him. What else is there? I'm just trying to think. What else is there? So, some fun facts, I guess. You know, it's very hard doing a video like this because I can't really write down everything I want to say, because it's just very scripted. I like to do things naturally. And doing things naturally and talking about what it's like living with Kaiser or great things about Kaiser, it's not hard to come up with them, but it's hard to talk about all of them in one video. So if you guys watch this and then you would like to know more about a certain thing or want to know more about specific things, please let us know in the comments. That way we can make a more specific video. So yeah, a fun fact is that Kaiser loves roses. He loves the flower. rose. And he knows if I say, Kaiser, do you want to play roses? His eyes will just light up. And I've been doing this with him as a puppy. I think he was maybe a 3 or 4 month old puppy. And the roses in the garden were wilting, and I just, thought I'd sprinkle them on the grass. And he started jumping, and he sort of tried to catch them. And I was like, okay, let's make this a game. So he started playing that since then, and so he knows the word roses. Kaiser, you ready for roses? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it then. Okay, Kaiser, are you ready? Ready for roses? Do you want to play roses? He's up and his eyes just lit up there. Not now. Not now. You could sleep. We'll do it later. Okay? When the roses are dead, we'll play again. Okay? Not now, not now, not now. Not now, I'm sorry. As you can see, he likes that. And then also he knows the word smell. See? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here. Do you want your ball? Come and get your ball. Come on. Come and get your ball. You want your ball? Come. Off you go. Off you go. I'm sorry, that's my fault, so I can't ask you to sit back up there because that's my fault. So on a last note, because I just woke him up and now he thinks that he's going to play roses or some sort of game. Let me just roll the ball behind me. Kaiser, you want to get that for me, please? You got it? Good boy. Okay. So, yeah, he also knows what roses are in terms of flowers, and he also knows what flowers are. So if I say to Kaiser, Kaiser, do you want to smell the rose? Or Kaiser, let's smell the rose. He's looking at me. Come here. Come, you want to smell the roses? Let's go smell the roses. Come, give me hugs. Come. Come. Kaiser, you want to smell roses? You want to play roses? You want to play roses? Give me hugs. See, he's ready. Come. So playing roses is more important than smelling roses. But if I tell him, Kaiser, smell the rose, he will actually go. He won't bite the rose. He won't lick the rose. He will get his nose and he will actually smell. So he knows all these things and he's so smart. So I think one thing with living with Kaiser is, here you go, get it. Come on, gentle. One thing with living with Kaiser is that he's very smart. He's very obedient and he picks up on things very super quick. So he's really just a light in our lives. He's a really bright, energetic and happy boy, and we love him to bits and pieces. I love him to bits and pieces, so much so that my husband gets jealous. But yeah, if you guys want anything else, I'm sorry that this video is a bit all over the place, but it's what's coming on the top of my head of things living with Kaiser. As I said, he is a bundle of joy. He is one of the best things that's ever happened to me and the family. And there is nothing that we will not give Kaiser. There's nothing that we won't do for him because we love him so much. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, anything specific, anything that you would like us to make a video on, please let us know in the comments. Let us know in general so that we can do it, because making these sorts of videos are not the norm. I'm not an expert in making these videos. I do it really to answer the questions that you guys have. Again, we'll keep posting all our lovely moments together, and stay safe and happy, everyone.